The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained, or the strain of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There is something missing from her now. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She has abandoned me. Expelled me. Unworthy. Unworthy. It had to be done. This nest would have overrun the city if we hadn't stopped you. Would have pain your feelings far less than what you deserve. Ooh. Ooh. This would have overrun the city if we hadn't stopped you. She shakes her head weakly, her body slumped as if it might fold itself into the ground. You don't understand. There are nests everywhere, in every major city. It's only a matter of time. Tears run down her face. Oh God, what have I done? And Sam. I'm so sorry, Sam. Oh. Decide the fate of Sam Watts' killer. Jessica looks at you, pleading. Please, Alexei, don't let them eat me. Promise justice for Sam. This feels like justice. Oh, they'll eat you, but Sam is going to get justice first. Death would be too quick a punishment. You're going to pay for what you've done. Whew. Okay. So we can either watch her get eaten, we can shoot her, or kill her, or we can take her with us under the presumption that she's going to get punished severely, and I would imagine she would. Yeah. What? No, please, don't! This one's for you, Sam. It's probably a little bit late on that, but yeah. Out of the shadows. You emerge from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop your Aegis-filled shotgun, and it's quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out into the street. The order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. You see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling his strings. It's over. Jessica Watts has been dealt with, and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. All you need now is to make a phone call, and it ends. After we broke up the ritual, Lexi chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And he killed her before they could do it. Some sort of street justice, I suppose. I don't know. I haven't been following the story closely. So the nest has been cleaned out, the shaman is dead, and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. James assesses you with a newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was a success, Alexei. Herr Brackhouse is having it weaponized now for distribution to knight-errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident, and I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they must be dealt with immediately. So what about me? What about my million? What will happen next? That is for others to determine. People other than you. Still, you've turned in a year-man's effort. Year-man? And regardless of your obvious flaws, you are deserving a reward. Backhanded compliment if I ever heard one. What would you ask of me? Ooh, I hear you have an opening for a new VP of Security. Ooh. Or McCluskey. Or... That's petty as hell. Like, seriously petty. When I could just have money, but I'm probably going to get some from Sam, and, potential, like, massive job, but... Telestrian's ice breaks for a moment. You short-circuit an invasion of extra-dimensional insects, and for your reward you wish to have an insignificant police detective dismissed from his position. Yeah. He smiles, an icy smile. I cannot disagree. He displays a rare combination of brute and sycophant that I cannot abide. Very well. Detective McCluskey is now Citizen McCluskey. The man grates on my nerves anyway. And since this action requires little more than a nod to the proper peon, you may ask another boon of me. I'm feeling generous today. Okay, so we get to pick anyway. Wow. Would it be completely horrible of me to take that VP position given that I'm a Shadowrunner? I mean, it would basically set me up for life. Then again, the real money could set me up for life, depending on if he was actually going to pay me $1 million. Although, surviving members of the team, was like $250K. Future prospects or the now? I think we want the now. I think we want the now. Especially with Sam's money. He smiles an icy smile. I would expect no less from you. Mr. Quoth, please place a suitable bonus on our friend's cred stick. A bonus of such size that additional negotiations are unnecessary. I have no interest in furthering our relationship. Yes, sir. 100 grand? Whatever. That'll do. That might be extra on top of the whatever he's going to pay me for, or pay the team, but yeah. He takes your cred stick and slots it into his PDA. Looks like you two are best buddies now. Did you not hear the part about where he wanted to, like, not further our relationship? And give me enough money to basically say, get the fuck out of here? I mean, I know you haven't been paying attention to the story, Harley, but it's not exactly that hard to pick up on. Oh, Coyote. Guess that's it, huh? You geeked Sam's killer. He got his justice from beyond the grave. It was a little more involved than I expected. She looks back at the Universal Brotherhood. Just a little. Coyote grins. First time. Well, I'm gonna grab Paco and head back to the Union. Maybe watch a treat or something. I could use a long shower too. After that, back to destroying the BTL trade. Yep. Sure as I'm standing here, I'm going to take a flamethrower to that whole slagging business. One squad at a time, if I have to. Yeah, be careful. That last place is run by the Yakuza. God only knows what other places are actually being run by, but the Yakuza was definitely... Hell, I can't believe we actually came out of that. Then again, we just beat interdimensional bugs, so I don't know why I'm surprised. Her jaw sets, her eyes harden, and she's Coyote again. Let them come. If the Yakuza wants me, they're gonna find me. Nothing I can do about that. Some people choose to live in fear, but not me. Not today. Today I run the shadows. Get paid, get dirty. See you around, Alexei. You're quite a guy. I can honestly say I've never met an elf quite like you. Oh, look, Dresden. Haven't seen him in a while. Forget for a moment that I'm standing over a phone in the middle of a street. What? The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey, Alexei. I was wondering if I was going to see you again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Just making more work for you. Thanks, but I prefer natural causes. He pops his eyebrows, eager. You know, it's all over the Trivid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in Snohomish, of all places. Turns out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from some sort of vigilante attack. He leans in, whispering conspiratorially. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Vigilante attack, huh? Wow, I might, hard to say. Why, Mr. Dresden? I have no idea what you mean. Dresden winks. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? He frowns at himself. That was a double negative. So, the big question. What about the Dead Man's Switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect? Damn right I'm going to collect. Right, the Dead Man's Switch. I almost forgot about that. Excellent. I'm sure you deserve it. How do you collect? I was told I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my comlink. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here, where you're standing. In fact, you're kind of clipping through it. Anyway, I can authorize you to use it. Thanks, Dresden. I'll get around to it soon. Cheers. Don't mention it. Take care, Alexei. So I'm going to lean down and... oh, look. You know what? We're going to talk to everyone. Screw it. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. Knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Oh, I got her. Figured you would. He scratches his mop of red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Alexei and the Dead Man's Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking, maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skim the surface. I heard Mitsuhama's looking for a team, and they specifically want elves. No idea what it's about. And I just got word that something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tier's got it on total lockdown. No-fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. And there's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I got plenty of friends there who are good for a job. Something's bound to come up. What do you say? I'm in. Good. We can hash it out over dinner. If you want to find me, I'll be at McCracken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. Oh yeah, McCluskey. How does it feel to be citizen? What are you looking at, Tube? Fuck did you call me? McCluskey beams, then his brow furrows. I did? I didn't hear about it. Yep, you said to go down to the station house right away. They're throwing a surprise party for you. Oh, Shrek, I shouldn't have said anything. He smirks. I'll surprise them then. You fool. The painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd as he speaks. Look around. Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. The damage control team is probably on the way right now. Think they can control the press? Does the press really matter? Doesn't really affect me. One way or another, they will. If they can't be manipulated, coerced, or bribed, they'll probably disappear. Quietly. There's more, though. He nods his head towards James Telestrian. Note the expression on the UCAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian? Dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and the TT. They're not going to trust what he's telling them. And frankly, I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game. Always has. The FBI isn't stupid enough to ignore this. Harlequin rolls his eyes. No, of course they're not. Government agencies are well known for their perspicacity, and there's no racism in government. That was wiped out in the 20th century. This is getting fun. He points at someone in the crowd and smiles. The man sees him pointing and smiles back. That guy there? He's with Ares Macro Technology. Enormous megacorp. Ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business. or working to ensure the truth stays hidden. Not from me. No, not from you. You're a runner. That's the idea. But it's not the giant machination it appears to be. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas, and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything, and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity. Such focus. Alas. So what's the lesson in all of this? All I did was for nothing. He laughs. Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this. The game is rigged. The cards are stacked. The dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was. Every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think what they're told to think, and buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. And that's why we don't play their frigging game. We don't swallow their dreck sandwich and politely ask for another. It's why we run the shadows. That's where real life is, kiddo. Reality is living in the places no one wants you to see. That was surprisingly more depressing than I thought this conversation was going to be. I think I'm done with you. Alright. Let's collect our... Was it 10 grand or 100 grand from Sam? Can't really remember now. The phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can use it to call Sam's law firm and cash in on the dead man switch. You tap in the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the video phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints into the phone, and recognition slowly appears on his face. Oh, hey, it's you, Alexei, right? So, you got Sam's killer, huh? Yeah, I got Sam's killer, that's right, I want to get paid. What the hell is going on? Are you even a lawyer? Yeah, of course. Well, technically I'm not a lawyer anymore, but, I'll just slot Sam's video for you. Hang on. This does not bode well. He fumbles for a moment and the camera jerks crazily. Then it goes to static and is replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background. Probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey buddy, looking good, looking good. He giggles. If you're calling this number, that means the job is done, right? He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You were always the dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something, you know what I mean? I know you made it right, somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back, his breath hitches in his chest. You're the only one who ever tried to help me. Ever. Except my sister. She tried. More than once. She tried. I never let her through. Never let her in. I regret that. A lot. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. Were twins, I guess. You still a twin after one of you dies? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs, heavy. God, listen, do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her... Her name is Jessica. Tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. He straightens himself, shakes it off. That grin is back. Anyway, you need to get paid. Which would be great, except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry, but hey, thanks again for giving a crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Tell you what, if you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. See you in hell. almost got a clean part without being interrupted. The mid-screen goes to static, and the call ends. There's a moment of silence, and then you feel a tug on your jacket. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? He told me to never trust a dead man. Son of a bitch. Lying motherfucker. He sent me on something that eventually led to intergalactic, universal, like, invasion. On a lie that he had no money. Asshole. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a trivid thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons, but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestrian III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and the Des Plaines River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but I feel like there's a not missing in there. Officially, the... Oh, okay, I read that incorrectly. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis, called FABS-3, is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to the shadows. And that's all for the Dead Man's Switch of Shadowrun Returns. So this is the second attempt of recording this, and I played it once before, and I really adore this game. And I guess I'm kind of biased to it because I used to play Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 a lot, and the combat reminds me a lot of it. The role-playing in the universe is just super interesting to me, and if you're at all interested in, like, what this playing this game, there's heaps of expansions on Steam, like, there's plenty and plenty of downloadable quests to do. I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of them, and they also released the DLC, which is Shadowrun Dragonfall, as a separate, like an iteration on Shadowrun Returns, rather than just a DLC quest pack than it was before. But yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. I'm going to let the credits run as this goes. I feel like that's the best thing to do after, doing a full playthrough of this. So, thank you for joining me for my first Let's Play. It was a little bit rocky, especially losing some of the footage towards the end. But hopefully you all liked it. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and comment on these videos. Tell me what you thought about the Let's Play, and suggest even more games that I should play. I'm definitely looking out for more ones. I have a couple lined up that I'm thinking about doing. But definitely let me know in the comments below. And if you're at all interested in my live streaming, where I actually did this Let's Play, you can follow me on Hitbox. So don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Hitbox if you're interested, and also follow me on Twitter. It's just @Warfey. All those links will be in the description of this video. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.